Have you ever wondered how a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly? Or how a seed becomes a towering tree? These are not mere changes, but transformations, much like the spiritual awakening experienced by many. Let's take a moment to ponder on the caterpillar, a creature that starts its life crawling on the ground, only to later retreat into solitude, dissolve its old form, and emerge with wings to soar the skies. This metamorphosis isn't a mere change, but a complete transformation, a rebirth. It's a journey from a confined existence to boundless potential. Now, consider a seed. Buried in the darkness of soil, it may seem insignificant, but given time, water, and sunlight, this speck of life breaks open, reaching out to the sun, growing into a magnificent tree that provides shade, fruits, and shelter. This transformation is not a simple shift from small to big. It's an expansion, a manifestation of life's potential. These transformations in nature are a mirror, reflecting our own potential for growth and metamorphosis. Just like the caterpillar and the seed, each one of us carries within us the potential for profound transformation. It's a journey that transcends physicality, delving deep into the realms of the spirit. In the context of spiritual awakening, transformation is not about becoming something we are not. Instead, it's about peeling away layers of illusion to reveal what we've always been, divine beings of light and love. It's about awakening to our true nature and potential, much like the caterpillar awakening to its potential to fly, or the seed to become a towering tree. This spiritual transformation is not a journey we undertake for the sake of adventure or curiosity. It's a path we walk out of necessity, driven by an inner yearning to know and experience our true selves. It's a process of self-discovery, self-realization, and ultimately, self-actualization. Just as a caterpillar must first dissolve to become a butterfly, so too must we break down our old selves to make way for the new. Every journey of transformation starts with a single step, a moment of realization that things must change. Picture a seed nestled deep within the earth. It's comfortable, enclosed, and safe. But to grow, to truly live, it must break free from its shell. This is the first stage of transformation, the dawning awareness that the status quo cannot continue. Think of the caterpillar, content to crawl on the ground, munching leaves day in and day out. It's a simple existence, but there's a stirring within, a whisper of wings yet to unfurl, a promise of a life beyond the leaf. It's an inkling, a nudge from the universe, a silent call to metamorphosis. Or imagine a river flowing along its established path, carving through mountains and valleys, shaping the landscape as it goes. But every river has its source, a moment when a trickle of water decides to flow, to move, to journey forward. It's a choice, a decision, a commitment to change. These moments of realization aren't usually dramatic or earth-shattering. They don't come with a fanfare of trumpets or a sudden bolt of lightning. They're quiet, subtle, often unnoticed by those around us. But they're powerful because they mark the start of something new, something different, something transformative. It's like waking up from a long sleep, rubbing the sleep from your eyes and seeing the world in a new light. It's like hearing a song for the first time and feeling the rhythm resonate within your bones. It's like tasting a new flavor and realizing there's a whole world of experiences you've yet to explore. And so the journey begins, not with a grand gesture, but with a simple decision to change. It's a step, a shift, a movement forward. It's a seed breaking free from its shell, a caterpillar answering the call of the butterfly, a river choosing to flow. It's the first step on a path of transformation, a journey of growth, expansion, and renewal. It's the start of something new, something different, something transformative, and it begins with you. Change is never easy. It is a struggle, a fight against the old, comfortable habits and patterns. A part of us yearns for the familiar, resists the unknown. It's like a caterpillar resisting its destiny to become a butterfly, clinging to the safety of its cocoon. The second stage of transformation, often referred to as the struggle, is where the real work begins. It's where we start to question our old ways, to challenge our conditioned responses. This stage is filled with trials and tribulations. As we grapple with the resistance of our ego, the part of us that clings to the familiar, the comfortable, the predictable. Picture yourself in a dense forest. You've been walking the same path for years, and it's become so ingrained, so automatic, that you could walk it with your eyes closed. But now you've decided to forge a new path, to venture into the unknown. At first, it's challenging. The undergrowth is thick, the terrain uneven. Every step requires effort, intention. You stumble, you fall, but you get back up, determined to press on. You keep going, pushing against the resistance, refusing to be deterred by the difficulties. You might wonder, why is this struggle necessary? Why can't transformation be easy, seamless? The answer lies in the nature of growth itself. Like a seed pushing its way through the soil to reach the sunlight, or a chick breaking free from its egg, struggle is an integral part of the transformation process. It's through the struggle that we grow stronger, that we develop the resilience, the tenacity, the courage to embrace our new selves, our new lives. The struggle may be hard, but it is necessary. Without it, there can be no transformation. It's the crucible in which we are reshaped, reborn. The caterpillar's struggle to break free from its cocoon is what allows it to emerge as a butterfly, its wings a testament to the trials it has overcome. So too, our struggles, our challenges, are what shape us, what allow us to emerge as our true, authentic selves. Just when it seems like the struggle will never end, a breakthrough occurs. The old patterns finally break, and the new self begins to emerge. The breakthrough, dear seekers, is like the first light of dawn after a long, dark night. It's the moment when the seed, having spent time in the dark soil, finally pushes through to the surface, reaching for the sun. The struggle, the pressure, the darkness, all serve a purpose. They are the catalyst for change, for growth, for transformation. Imagine a caterpillar wrapped in its cocoon. It's in this enclosed space, this place of darkness and solitude, where it undergoes its metamorphosis. It struggles, it fights, but then at the right moment, it breaks free. It emerges, no longer a caterpillar, but a butterfly. Its old self left behind, a new, beautiful creature takes flight. Similarly, the breakthrough in our spiritual journey is the moment when we shed our old selves, our old patterns of thinking and being. It's when we push past our limits, our fears, our doubts, and step into our true potential. It's when the Kundalini energy, dormant at the base of the spine, ascends, awakening our spiritual consciousness. This energy, this divine force, travels up the spine, activating each chakra, each energy center along the way. As it reaches the crown, we experience a sense of enlightenment, a feeling of oneness with the universe. We see beyond the physical, beyond the material, and tap into the realm of the spiritual, the divine. This breakthrough, this spiritual awakening, is not the end, but rather the beginning of a new chapter. It's the start of a journey of self-discovery, of understanding our true nature, our purpose. It's the point where we realize that we are not just physical beings having a spiritual experience, but spiritual beings having a human experience. The breakthrough is a moment of triumph, a sign that the transformation is well underway. It's a testament to our resilience, our strength, our capacity to grow and evolve. It's a reminder that we are capable of so much more than we think, that we are indeed limitless. With the breakthrough comes a new sense of self, a rebirth of sorts. The old self is shed and the new self emerges. Imagine, if you will, a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly, cocooned in solitude, undertaking a journey of self-transformation. The rebirth isn't just a physical metamorphosis, but also a profound shift in consciousness, a spiritual awakening. The cocoon of our old self starts to crack, and through it we see the first glimpses of our new self. The world seems different, vibrant, pulsating with life and energy. We begin to feel a deep connection with everything around us, as if we're woven into the very fabric of existence. This is the fourth stage of transformation, the rebirth. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes, renewed, rejuvenated, and ready to soar. We shed the layers of our past, the fears, the doubts, the insecurities. We let go of the old narratives, the stories we've been telling ourselves about who we are and what we're capable of. We start to see ourselves in a new light, no longer confined by the limitations of our past. We realize our potential, our power, our purpose. We understand that we're not just human beings having a spiritual experience, but spiritual beings having a human experience. We start to perceive the world through the lens of love and compassion, realizing that we're all interconnected, all part of the same cosmic dance. We begin to live in the present moment, fully aware and fully alive, embracing each moment as a precious gift. We start to align with our true self, our higher self, the part of us that's connected to the divine. We start to live from a place of authenticity, integrity, and service, realizing that our purpose is not just to exist, but to contribute, to make a difference, to leave the world a little better than we found it. The rebirth is a moment of joy, a sign that the transformation is almost complete. It's a celebration of our journey, a testament to our resilience, and a reminder of our potential. It's a moment of gratitude, a moment of triumph, and above all, a moment of love. The final stage of transformation is enlightenment and integration. The new self is fully formed and ready to take on the world. Imagine a seed transforming into a blossoming flower, its petals spreading wide to embrace the sunlight. The journey to this point was not without struggle, but through perseverance, the seed has now become a beautiful embodiment of life and vitality. In this stage, the individual experiences a deep and profound sense of connectedness with everything. It's as if a veil has been lifted, revealing the interconnectedness of all things, the unity in diversity. The individual has now ascended from the realm of the physical and entered into the realm of the spiritual. The sacral substance has fused with the four elemental secretions, creating a perfect balance of energies within the body. This balance is reflected externally as well. The individual begins to live in harmony with the rhythms of nature, with the cycles of the moon and the changing of the seasons. Every action, every decision, every thought is now guided by this deep sense of connection and unity. The journey to this point was not easy. It required patience, courage, and a willingness to confront and overcome one's deepest fears and insecurities. But the rewards are immeasurable. The individual is now living a life of purpose and service as driven by a desire to contribute to the well-being of all life on Earth. This stage of transformation is also marked by a sense of completion and fulfillment. The individual has achieved a state of spiritual enlightenment and awareness, a state of being that transcends the limitations of the physical world. The individual is now living in alignment with their true self, their higher self. But remember, enlightenment is not a destination. It's a continuous journey of growth and evolution. It's about constantly striving to become the best version of oneself, to live authentically and wholeheartedly. Enlightenment is not the end of the journey, but the beginning of a new one. A journey of living fully and authentically in alignment with our true selves. Transformation is not a one-time event, but a continuous journey. We are always growing, changing, and evolving. Imagine the caterpillar wrapped in its chrysalis, preparing for the unknown. It doesn't just emerge as a butterfly and call it a day. No, its journey of transformation continues. Just as the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, we too are in a constant state of metamorphosis, growing and evolving in our own unique ways. Consider the mighty river flowing from its source to the sea. It constantly reshapes the landscape, carving out valleys, moving boulders, and creating new paths. But the river itself changes too. Its journey is not linear, but a continuous cycle of rebirth and renewal. Let's view our own transformation in the same light. We are not static beings, but dynamic entities, constantly evolving. Our spiritual journey is not a straight line from point A to point B. It's a spiral, winding and twisting, is full of surprises and discoveries. We may ascend to new heights, only to come back down and start anew, each time with a fresh perspective and a deeper understanding. Think of the Kundalini energy, rising up the spine, awakening our consciousness. This is not an event, but a process. We don't just wake up one day, fully enlightened. It's a continuous journey of self-discovery and growth. Each day, we have the opportunity to learn, to change, to become a better version of ourselves. We are like the lotus, growing in the mud, reaching towards the light. Our roots are deep, anchoring us to the earth, while our petals open to the sky, embracing the infinite possibilities of the universe. We are a paradox, both grounded and transcendent, both human and divine. Remember, transformation is not a destination but a journey. It's not about reaching a final state of enlightenment, but about the ongoing process of becoming. It's about embracing change, seeking growth, and striving for self-realization. The journey of transformation is never truly over. It is a continuous cycle of growth, change, and rebirth. Transformation is not just about changing ourselves, but about changing the world. When we transform, we create ripples that can touch the lives of others. Imagine a pebble being thrown into a serene pond. It disrupts the calm surface, sending ripples of change across the water. Now, think of yourself as that pebble. Each step we take on our personal path of transformation sends ripples of change out into the world, touching the lives of those around us, near and far. Consider the butterfly. From a humble caterpillar, it undergoes a profound transformation within the protective shell of its chrysalis. When it emerges, it's not only its own existence that has been transformed, but it also plays a vital role in the pollination of plants, thus nourishing the world around it. In the same way, as we ascend the spiral staircase of our spiritual awakening, we too can have a profound impact on the world. When we nurture our inner garden, we bloom into our most authentic selves, and our vibrant colors and sweet nectar can nourish those around us. Maybe we inspire others with our courage to transform, or perhaps our newfound wisdom guides those who are lost. Our compassion might soothe a troubled soul, and our joy could ignite a spark of hope in someone's heart. Remember, the ripples we create are not always visible to the naked eye. They may travel far beyond our immediate sphere, touching lives in ways we may never know. But rest assured, each act of kindness, each word of encouragement, each moment of understanding contributes to the collective transformation of our world. Our journey of transformation is not a solitary one. It's a dance with the universe, a symphony of interconnected souls, all evolving and growing in harmony. As we raise our own vibration, we contribute to the elevation of the collective consciousness. Our transformation is not just for us, but for the world. Each of us has the power to create ripples of change, transforming not just ourselves, but the world around us. Enlightenment is not a destination, but a state of being. It is about living in the present moment, fully aware and fully alive. It's like the blossoming of a flower, the unfurling of its petals one by one, revealing the beauty within. It's not a sudden explosion, but a gentle unfolding, a process of becoming. Imagine, if you will, the journey of a tiny seed. It starts small, seemingly insignificant, but within it holds the potential for extraordinary growth. It pushes through the soil, reaches for the sun, and grows into a mighty tree. This is the journey of enlightenment, a journey of growth, expansion, and renewal. Like the seed, we too start small. We begin our journey with a spark of curiosity, a desire for understanding. We search for answers, we question, we explore. And as we do, we grow. We expand our awareness, we deepen our understanding, and we become more connected to the world around us. Enlightenment is not about reaching a final destination or achieving a state of perfection. It's about the journey, the process of becoming. It's about awakening to the present moment, fully experiencing the here and now. And it's about connection. Connection to ourselves, to others, and to the world around us. Enlightenment is seeing the interconnectedness of all things, understanding that we are all part of the same tapestry of existence. Just like the mighty tree, we too are connected to everything around us. We draw nourishment from the earth, we breathe in the air, we bask in the sun's warmth. We are not separate entities, but integral parts of a complex and beautiful web of life. And so enlightenment is not about transcending the world, but about fully engaging with it. It's about living with awareness, with presence, with compassion. It's about seeing the beauty in each moment, the sacredness in each breath. Enlightenment is not something to be achieved, but something to be experienced. It is a state of being, a way of living, a journey without end. And so we come to the end of our journey, or do we? Is there truly an end to the journey of transformation and spiritual awakening? Imagine a river flowing ceaselessly towards the ocean. It twists and turns, surges and slows, yet it never ceases its forward motion. It doesn't stop when it reaches the ocean, but becomes a part of it, only to evaporate, form clouds, and rain back onto the mountains to start its journey anew. This is the cycle of water, and it mirrors our own journey of spiritual awakening. We may have moments of stillness, of quiet contemplation, yet we are always moving, always changing, always growing. Consider a tree, starting life as a small seed, it sprouts, grows, and over time becomes a towering giant. Yet even as it reaches its full height, it continues to change. Leaves fall, new ones grow, seasons change, and through it all, the tree remains steadfast and serene. We are like that tree, ever transforming, ever renewing. We may reach milestones, moments of enlightenment and understanding, yet our journey doesn't end there. We continue to learn, to grow, to evolve. Think of a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. It spreads its wings, takes flight, and explores the world from a new perspective. Yet even as it soars through the sky, its journey is far from over. It will lay eggs, which will hatch into caterpillars, which will form cocoons and emerge as butterflies anew. Our journey of transformation is much like that of the butterfly. We may break free from our cocoons, spread our wings, and take flight. We may experience moments of transcendence, of spiritual awakening. But our journey doesn't end there. We continue to evolve, to transform, to grow. The journey of transformation is a journey without end. It is a continuous cycle of growth, change, and rebirth. And so our journey continues into infinity and beyond.